It's a challenging thing for a lot of people to think about or to talk about what we love about ourselves. I've really made peace and made friends with myself, and that's so possible because it certainly wasn't my experience in the past. So get yourself settled so that you're comfortable. So start by just noticing your response to all of that. Most of us probably had some kind of response come up. It might have been words or pictures or some kind of feeling in the body of oh my goodness, I don't want to do that, or there could be all kinds of things coming up. Something from childhood even. So let's start by noticing the energy or the feeling in your body. Just notice what that feels like right now. And as you're relaxing your body, just notice the energy. Notice what it feels like in your body right now. If you have a habit of tensing your shoulders, then you could relax your shoulders down. If you have a habit of tightening your jaw, you're always kind of a bit clenched through your jaw, then you could notice that. Often it's our breathing that gives us the clue what's happening in our body, our emotions, our thoughts. We really respond. It's all one system. So if we're thinking something is stressful, our breath will reflect that, and so will our body. It's really just how that system works. Take a few deep breaths and notice how that feels. So just notice what your experience is with that. What does it feel like just right now in this moment to relax your body, let your shoulders settle, take some deeper breaths. And notice the thoughts in your mind. We started talking at the very beginning about doing a practice that would be 30 seconds of, I love this about myself. I love this about my life. So we know that that's kind of coming up, and we might have thoughts about that coming up already. This is what I love about myself. So let's take the few minutes to notice that, and also to notice your body and your breath. So stay quite connected with your body and your breath, and with that energy that is in response to those words. And see if you can maintain that witness. So we can have kind of a light touch on the inquiry for a bit. Notice your body, keep your body relaxed. And if you want to really work with your body more directly for a few more minutes, just do that. Go right into your body. Oftentimes we'll have a tightness through the gut or maybe an energy in the stomach area. You can have kind of that sinking feeling or maybe some kind of activation in the heart center, the back of our body. Notice what's going on. And notice what thoughts are here, even as you remain centered and grounded in your body and with your breath. We always have the freedom to work with any of this just as we want to, as we're moved to in that moment. And the really juicy part is to notice our response. What's your response in your body in particular as you're looking at those words? What I love about my life is, or what I love about myself is. And then keep that perspective of the witness. Just let whatever pops up pop up. And then notice what that experience is like. Notice that there might be some rebuttal. Well, okay, I can see that I'm kind some of the time, but I'm also really shut down, or I can be mean, or maybe a memory comes in of that time 17 years ago when I said something nasty, or whatever it is. So notice that there might be some evidence coming up to refute what you love about yourself. And see if you could stay with that feeling of loving yourself, even if it's not perfect. Even if you're not perfect, could you still appreciate yourself? We don't have a duty to be impartial right now. We're not on a jury or something. We're just looking at what we really appreciate and love about ourselves. That's all we're doing right now. We don't have to balance the scales. What I love about myself is, and use the tapping or the tracing if something is kind of intense, especially words or pictures. We've all received a lot of messages that we shouldn't love ourselves, that we're not perfect enough. And those would be natural if that was coming up. Just to let that go and to tap on it, or if it's intense, put a frame around it and then take your eyes clockwise and counterclockwise around the empty space a few times. Really center in on the body and what's happening in your body if there's energy there. Work directly with attending to that energy. What does that energy need you to know? You notice your body and your breath, the energy in your body. What I love about myself is, and then put a period on the end of the sentence. We don't need to go into a bunch of detail because sometimes that's just the evidence that we're not good enough. So if you say, what I love about myself is that I'm kind, put a period on the end of that sentence. Don't go into story or rebuttals or evidence about it. Just say that. What I love about myself is that I'm kind, period. And then notice your body and your breath. And then just sit and see what else comes up. What I love about myself is, and we're going to finish the inquiry in a minute. Just continue to notice what comes up in response to those words. What I love about myself is. And then, if you like, you could put your hand on your heart. And to finish with, what I love about myself is everything. Let yourself absorb that for a moment. Notice your body again, your breath. Let yourself move away from thought now. Just really settle into your heart center. And reflect back on the experience during the inquiry. And when you're ready, open your eyes.